Alright, Tigers, let's get started. It's your boy Tig here. Today we're going to be going over some more JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Last Survivor content. We finally got an update on the game. It's been a few months and, the game was supposed to release in Japan and arcades, but, we got some crazy news. So, stay tuned for that. I'm going to be answering questions and all types of good stuff that you guys are leaving in the comments. So, no further ado, Arnold, can you play my mixtape? Okay, so before we start the rest of this video, I want to give a quick shout out to Niu Ackerman. They've been coming in real clutch with a lot of this JoJo stuff and, let me know when trailers and like gameplay is released and all kinds of stuff. So shouts out to them, but no further ado, let's get right into it. So recently, 3 days ago, and I just found out about this yesterday, 3 days ago, a PV3 trailer, the PV3 trailer for this game actually dropped, and we actually got some news on Twitter, but I didn't see it until someone, let me know. On the Twitter, they actually talked about delaying the game, or they are actually delaying the game to winter. So it was supposed to come out in summer, but they postponed it so they can make sure that the game is operating a lot better, which hopefully means we can probably get a console release. I know a lot of people have been asking for that, and I know a lot of people have been, asking me if we were going to get one. And all I can say so far is I'm not sure, guys. Like, I just continue to talk about this game due to the fact that I know people want to hear about it, and I know people want a console or PC release on it. So, hopefully, whoever's making the game, hopefully Bandai will see the amount of support that people are giving on this game, or any type of support that people are giving on this game, and we'll actually be able to get a US and global port over. So yeah, let's get right into this trailer. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. So in this trailer, they introduced some new modes, and they also showed off new characters. Now, you guys remember I did a video a few months back talking about how they announced Giorno and Dio and Rohan and Josuke and a mystery character. Well, we found out who that mystery character is, and it's actually the boy Polnareff. Alright, so I'm pretty hyped for that because he actually looks pretty good in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how he looks. So going through this trailer, I'm just watching it. You guys were probably seeing something different, but going through the trailer, they basically show like a cinematic of Giorno and Mr. Walking, kind of like trying to showcase the duo mode that they're going to have in this game, because it is a battle royale. Duos and squads and all that stuff is popular with Fortnite and PUBG and stuff like that being out. So it's a pretty popular game mode. So they basically use Giorno and Mista due to that one episode where they, hit the homie hug and they shot the bullet together. It was pretty cool. But then, we see Rohan and, they showing more Kakyoin and Koichi and Jotaro and all kinds of stuff. They also show Josuke and Polnareff, where like Josuke can actually like punch the ground. Like, of course he can do this, but like one of his moves that I've seen from this, he can punch the ground and reshape the ground to like be used as cover and all that stuff. And I think I seen Polnareff actually reflect like some bullets or something. And you got Giorno making the tree, stuff like that. Dio using the world, he was hitting the Wari on the fucking roof and stuff like that, all kinds of stuff. Rohan was putting a trap down, I'm assuming. Like, that's all I can assume. I'm not really sure how his stand is really gonna work in this game, but I can only assume that he was placing down the trap on the wall, and kind of similar on how Bruno's stand works in this game, I guess. But besides it, being that, we also got a little inside look on how Giorno's Golden Experience Requiem looks, and I have to say that shit is gonna be broken. That's all I can say about that. Like, it's going to be broken. If you guys know what it does, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys know what that stand does, it's broken. So I'm just thinking about all kinds of ways it can be used and how like OP would be like in game. And it's just like, okay, Dio can use the world, but Giorno can use Requiem, and it's just like, bruh, that shit's crazy. But so far with all the new stuff that we got, it's not really a lot to, you know, talk about, but it gives us an insight that, you know, they're working on the game, and you know, this makes me like want to play this game. With all that being said, there isn't really a lot to go off. It was just really a PV trailer, so hopefully, you know, they'll be doing some testing and, you know, people can drop some gameplay. If anybody got some gameplay you want me to analyze, send it through and I'll see what I can do with it. And another thing is, like, I just really hope this game comes to US or it comes globally, because I just really want to play duos. Like, I can just imagine me and my homies like playing this game, probably like a private match thing, or like just with random people and like running on duos and like squads. So for this next push in the video, I kind of want to go over like some comments that I got. So a lot of people asked me if this game is coming to PS4 and Switch and Xbox and PC. I'm not 100% sure, like I don't have that information. I'm just a small channel on YouTube, but from what I've seen, the amount of people that I see trying to support this game and want some type of port, like I feel like Bandai might make that move to actually give us that port, but at the same time, you never know. Like, we haven't gotten a JoJo's game since Eyes of Heaven in 2016, like and I'm talking about a console game, like a PS4 game. Like, we haven't gotten a game since 2016, so like it's been 3 years, you know, almost 4 years. Like, it takes time to develop a game. You know, I can only assume like we're not gonna get one this year. Like, we're in the middle of the year and there's been no news besides a new JoJo's game, besides Last Survivor, and I'm not counting mobile games. I don't play mobile games, so like that doesn't really concern me. But stuff like Last Survivor, I feel like this is a game that they should really just take advantage of. Like, a lot of people actually don't like how this game looked, but a lot of people really want this game and like really want to play this game, including myself. So I don't see why Bandai wouldn't take that opportunity and do something with it. I feel like the JoJo's community grown like so much in the past year that we should probably get something game related to it. Another comment I seen, like, someone talked about this game being free to play. Now this is my feedback on how a free to play game could work with JoJo. So there's so many JoJo characters, and I feel like if they were to do a free to play, like make this game free to play, that it could actually work out. Now think about this, right? If they were to do the free to play character and we were just getting the roster that we have now, probably like extra characters, like probably the boss from part 5 and Kira, like I think that would be a solid like start roster from what we have now. And then think about this, right? Later on in the game or during the game being out, like this game could last like a long ass time due on how fast they're able to produce characters and bring characters out. Just imagine like a new character drops like every month, right? Or a set of characters drop every month and you just buy them. It's a free to play game, so locking characters behind a paywall, I think that's perfectly fair if they're giving us the game for free. So say for example, like we get, you know, Avdol and Iggy and Narancia and Fugo and Abacho and all these other characters just behind a paywall and the game's free to play. I feel like that could work, but at the same time, what if they make the game $60 and then they just do season pass? Like, I feel like that can only go so far. That will make the game's lifespan a lot less. So, you know, I'm for supporting JoJo's with a $60 purchase. I will do that. I don't mind. But you only get a little bit of characters. There's only so many characters you can get with doing that. But by you doing these characters every month or whatever, and just dropping characters like all the time, I feel like you'll be able to do more with that. So I don't know, that's just something I really wanted to talk about really quick, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So no further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell so you can be notified every time I make a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Last Survivor video or any other content. And it's been your boy Tig, and I'm out.
Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.